In 1939, the Canadian government expropriated the Métis community of St. Madeleine. Under the Prairie Farm Rehabilitation Administration, Manitoba was converting land considered marginal and redesignating it for pasture lands. Hundreds of Métis citizens were forced to relocate. Residents watched as their homes were burned to the ground and their dogs were shot dead. Jack Bellamer's parents and grandparents were among the families chased off their land.
Shot the dog, the cow, and their house went out in flames. You know, where did they go from here?
Look at the Métis Nation, a little village innocently situated in St. Madeleine, in beautiful location, church, a school, a community, loving, hard-working people trying to make a living, trying to make enough just to provide for their families. And the government says to the prairie farmers, yeah, I think you're right. I think cows are more important than these people. They don't belong here.
We need to get this out to the public so they know what the Métis Nation went through, because they've forgotten about us. You know, they've ignored us. And, you know, you hear stories about the sled dogs of the Inuit being killed, so they forced the Inuit off the land. Well, that's a horrendous thing to happen, but it's also horrendous for us to become refugees in our own homeland.
The St. Madeleine Métis Days is an annual event meant to honor the survivors and their families. The weekend event also celebrates Métis people and culture with traditional food, games, dancing, and music.
I ran into an older Métis woman yesterday who said when she came in here, she almost cried. She saw so many people here. She's been coming where it hasn't been so big. And she's not originally from here, but she has an affinity. She's from Verdun. And basically she said, this is simply fantastic. Fantastic. So I think it's great.
Many Métis elders feel a personal connection to St. Madeleine and come back to honor their friends and family who are no longer alive.
I know I can honor lots of people in the cemetery, because them are the people that made St. Madeleine possible.
I come every year. Yeah, I enjoy it very much. I meet all my cousins and friends and everybody.
It's just good to see such pride. People are telling me as I was walking, I can't believe our Métis games are back. They just love the traditional Métis games and playing those games and reviving that culture. We had a log, it used to be a game they used to play long ago. Tie a few coins on top, basically the log, and you got to climb up and they oil the thing, and it's a game for kids, right? So you had traditional card games we like to play. You even play bingo, which is still a cultural new era of our nation. But a lot of the other cultural games, the horseshoes, and just playing amongst the different families, the different challenges, it is just a slingshot, you know, like bannock making, tea making, you know, all of those things. They really resonate well. And then seeing all the young kids watching it, seeing them watching their parents, their grandparents do these things, they too will build in their culture.
The MMF is continuing to pursue both the province of Manitoba and the Canadian government to return these historical lands in and around St. Madeleine to the Manitoba Métis.
With the attendance this year, and people like Clara Morin-Delcol, the president of the Métis Nation British Columbia, is here. She'll bring the story back. I'll take the story back. We'll put it on our website.
You never stop to seek justice. You pursue it, and you get what is right, and you do what is right. And I don't care how long it takes, whether it takes us 200 years, 143 years, and this is 80 years right now, one day this land will be returned back to us.
Can you